Morning, Huskies!
Hey! That's my line!
Then you say it.
You say it.
Good morning, Huskies! And this is the Husky News Network.
This is the Husky News Network with Aaron Garcia, Lindsay Rogers, and Madison Hanley.
What's happening, Huskies?
This is the Husky News Network.
Now let's pause and get ready for the week.
Let's make it a good one, too. Welcome to the world premiere of the Husky News Network,
Where we give you the latest of how it happens through the week.
And we have a crazy video planned out for you guys.
So we hope you enjoy.
February is Black History Month. Throughout the month, students will celebrate and learn about notable African American figures. Student council members spent last week creating posters highlighting their lives and legacies. Be on the lookout. The posters are currently on display around the school.
I think people should learn about Black history because it's important. It's part of our history in the United States and it shows us how much effort they put into it for them to get it right.
My favorite part was just learning about all these incredible people and learning just about their hardships and how they came to success and how they didn't let these challenges overcome them.
Earlier today, I sat down with Coach Heidenreich, who recently won Teacher of the Year here at Chapin. I asked him a couple of questions on how it felt.
I believe it was my first time actually being nominated, just being nominated to begin with, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know, kind of an exciting thing. It's good to know that somebody feels that what you're doing is working well, and so it's obviously very reassuring as a teacher. And so, yeah, it was exciting. You know, I just kind of come here and do my job, do it as best I can. And it's going to be something I think that obviously I'll remember until I, retire.
On behalf of the Husky News Network, we would like to send our congratulations to Coach Heidenreich for winning this award. Now, here's Lindsay with the weather.
Monday, February 5th is going to be a sunny with a high of 75 and a low of 44. Tuesday, February 6th is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 74 and a low of 43. Wednesday, February 7th is going to be mostly sunny with a high of 73 and a low of 42. Thursday, February 8th is going to be sunny with a high of 71 and a low of 43. And as for Friday, February 9th, it's going to be sunny with a high of 71 and a low of 43.
Today marks the start of National School Counselors Appreciation Week. Here on campus, students are expressing their gratitude with posters and other crafts like the ones you see here. Although the week acknowledges the work counselors do to help students succeed, one tells us they feel the love all year round.
That's always, the best part, that we celebrate with our students and that they know that we're here to help them. And I don't think it's specifically just one week out of the year. I think we are in it for the appreciation that we get when we help our students solve any problems.
Other Counselors Week festivities will include cookies, candy bags, and a special lunch.
Topgolf opens here in El Paso. Here are the prices you could be looking out for if you decide to go. For a membership, it's going to be $5 one-time fee payment. For mornings, it's going to be $25 an hour. Afternoons is going to be $35 an hour. And nighttime is going to be $45 an hour.
The Chapin Mariachi Band now is ready to compete. The group held a special pre-UIL performance Friday afternoon.
Chapin Sports are having another busy week. Here's this week's schedule. February 6th is girls soccer, JV and varsity at home versus Irvin at 5:30 p.m. Girls basketball, JV and varsity is at Andrus at 6 p.m. Boys basketball, JV and varsity are also at Andrus at 6 p.m. On February 7th, girls basketball freshmen are at Andrus at 6 p.m. Girls basketball freshmen are also at Andrus at 7:30 p.m. Boys soccer, JV and varsity are at Irvin at 5:30 p.m. On February 9th, girls soccer, JV and varsity are at Jefferson at 5:30 p.m. Boys soccer, JV and varsity are at home versus Jefferson at 5:30 p.m. Boys basketball, both JV and varsity, are also at home versus Austin at 6 p.m., which is also varsity senior night. Good luck to all the Chapin sports teams as they battle it out this week.
Last Friday, girls varsity basketball competed their senior night games, and here's Aaron for more details.
Last Friday, Chapin girls varsity faced off against Burgess for their senior night game. Among those recognized were Jasmine Pedrosa, Jacqueline Cifuentes, Alexis Huitron, Morgan Herbert, Therese De Santos, and Angie Enriquez. Congratulations.
And now, this week's national holidays. On February 5th, it is National Weather Person Day. On February 6th, it is National Frozen Yogurt Day. Wait, really?
Yeah.
So Menchie's gonna like give out something?
Probably.
Heck yeah. On February 7th, it is National Send a Card to a Friend Day. On February 8th, it is National Kite Flying Day, which isn't very practical because it's not windy anymore, it's just hot. On February 9th, it's National No One Eats Alone Day and National Pizza Day. So, eat pizza with a friend.
What are you doing?
I'm hunting for Andy.
Why?
We got a dangerous creature loose. I was called here on a mission to come capture this beast. So that's what I'm here to do.
Can I join?
If you want. I mean, it's going to be dangerous, but this creature, I don't know much about him. I mean, he just sort of popped up one day. He's been running around El Paso. I guess he made a stop here, so they called me to come get him. I know he likes canes, and I know he likes football, so maybe we can use those against him. There he is. Do you see him? There he goes. Oh, man. That was crazy. Oh, I'm going to need something much bigger than this net to catch him. I wasn't expecting something so big. We're going to have to bring out the big guns for this one. Okay, so come on over here. I'm going to show you something. So here we have... That was long. Here we have the weapon of choice that we'll be using to hunt this creature. Just load it up real quick. Once in a while, you know, it's nice. I mean, we are out here hunting for, but it's nice to take a break. This would make a great shot. I thought of a tree, nice little shot, so we'll focus on that. Just like that, perfect. Now we're back on the hunt. Now I gotta find this guy. Try to get a close up here. I don't think they're gonna come out. He's moving too fast. I've been searching for a while now. I don't know where he is or how you guys keep getting ahead of me. There he is!
And it's not mine. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh no!
He got away again. You think we've got him in here? Put some canes out in this classroom? The students are fine, okay? It's good. Nobody got hurt. He's in there right now. I know it. So we're gonna go in there and we're trying to get him right now. We're trying to corner him. I know where he is. Everybody stay calm, okay? I don't know where he is. Oh! No, the canes work, but sadly he's stronger than me, so bam! Right in the desk. I'm still recovering from that one. Luckily though, we're outside. I can get a nice shot of the football field. And Dang, did you see him? There we go. He's gone. Oh no. You know what? I give up. He's too good. He's too fast. He's talented. You know, I can't do anything else.
Hey, you know what, man? You have some pretty good talent. Saw you chasing me everywhere, you know, taking photos.
No, man, you're pretty fast. You're pretty talented too.
Ah, thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
There's other people out there who have pretty talent too.
Yeah, there's
really
a ton.
talented people. I need to find them. Thanks, man. I'll let you off free this time, okay? So now we've gotten back from hunting Andy. Now we can open this up. And inside of here, oh, that was almost bad. Inside of here we have a little roll of film. Now on this roll of film, we have pictures. Now back before digital cameras were a thing, pictures used to be taken on little rolls of photographic film. Now what that is it's film that has a bunch of silver halide crystals on it that when gone through a certain process develop into colored pictures, or inverted color pictures, because they'll come out negative. You see this? Look at that. It's perfect. There's bottom, there's top, there's film inside of it. And you're shaking around. Now, we're going to do a little alakazam abracadabra, and we're going to make it no longer in that canister. And just like that, we have an empty roll film. Sweet, and then we can stop. So the temperatures for these chemicals needs to stay at 102, between 102 and 104, or else the pictures will come out blurry, they won't come out at all, or come out, you know, not good at all, or they just won't come out. So the way we do that is we start off, to prevent temperature shock from taking place on the film, we run it under 102-degree water for about a minute, then we take it back and we immediately put the chemicals in, and then we're good. So that way, this is going to create the image. Right now it's just a bunch of crystals. This will add the color. We will start a timer. This will stay in for about 3.5 minutes. We will agitate it for the first 10 seconds, and then I will have to rotate it every 30 seconds 4 times. I will close it up and we will let it sit in the water so that the temperature stays consistent. Now all that this does, whenever I rotate it, I have to do this every 30 seconds because air bubbles like to form on the film, and that will knock the air bubbles off, move them around so that the film develops evenly, and we don't have a bunch of blank spots on the film. So what this step does, this is the step that doesn't finalize the image, but it makes sure that once it's out in the light, we do not have to worry. Not only does it need to clean the fixer off, but it needs to prepare for the stabilizer. So the stabilizer step, what that'll do is, it'll prevent further development after it's out of the tank. So technically this is done, we can take it out. But if we were to do that, then there's a chance that it will continue developing in the light, and this will prevent that from happening. So this will permanentize the image. This will make it a permanent image that will not change. And then the actual photos right there. So now if we take these, we hold them into the light, we will see that the images did indeed come out. So they're inverted right now, so you can't really tell what they are. But what I'm going to do now is the final step. So if this is just to make sure no dust sticks to the film while it's drying, and that no water spots form on the film while it's drying. So we'll pour that on, give it a shake, and now we're going to the segment you watched with me running around the schools dressed like an idiot, chasing Andy through classrooms. It was a little short skit that we were going to do, and then it turned into something a little bit more towards the end. So the idea now is that I am the talent hunter. I'm not the talent hunter. Other me is the talent hunter. And every episode we will have me go through the school. We'll find somebody beforehand, of course, with a special skill or talent that they'd be willing to show us, and then we'll do a little segment on that, an interview. They'll show us their skill. We'll put it in the video. To you, and from me for the rest of us, I would like to say goodbye. Thank you for tuning in for this week's episode of the Husky News Network broadcast. Since the others couldn't be here, I figured I'd say it on their behalf.